Hi, and welcome to the recording of the MarketerM8 workshop for the AI employee. In this video, we're going to be covering the voice AI, which is a really exciting one at the moment, but also conversation AI, content AI, website AI builder, AI assistant, and AI reviews. So look, we'll start in a minute when everyone's arrived. This week's session is AI employee. And the first one we'd like to cover is new updates since we last ran this workshop. And the big one that was announced during the summit is the Voice AI live chat. So I don't know if you know about that one, Steve. Did you hear about that yet?
No, but the Lyft people are looking to get AI voice into
Oh,
the
right, okay.
business.
Well, that's going to be our primary topic we'll cover first of all. But voice AI is part of that update. So I'll just share my screen and then show you an example of that voice AI live chat version. So this is the new the voice AI live chat here. You see here, click on here like that, and you can actually talk to the AI. So obviously, I just added a picture here, called in Bob, and trained him up on the website and everything. And he can answer questions. He can take messages as well and forward them to you, and also book calls into your calendar. Okay. So at the moment, the voice AI can only work on one calendar. It's not quite smart enough yet to be able to choose a 20-minute call calendar or a 1 hour call calendar. It can't quite do that yet. But if you click on, I don't know if you can hear him talking. If I click here, can you hear this?
Welcome to MarketerM8. I'm Bob, the AI
Hear that? I think you hear
How
you.
can I help?
Yeah, we can hear him.
Yeah, let's see. Stop that. So that's a new feature that came out about a month ago now at the HighLevel Summit. Also, a recent update, an even more recent update I saw just the other day was that you can now have a live chat pop up here where you can have it so they can select voice AI or live chat traditional style by text. You can even have chat by what Facebook Messenger even. And another one or two. But that's a brand new feature I've not even looked at in the system myself, but I just know it's available now. Is that okay, Steve?
Yeah, brilliant.
So that's that. So now I will bring over my high level account. We'll start to dig into the actual specifics here. Okay, so you'll find it in the traditional high level layout. If you've got that, you'll see here on the black menu here AI agents. Okay. And it's obviously the first bit about getting started. That's great. But I want to jump straight in and show you some of the setup I've got so you can see real stuff rather than just theory. Okay. We'll come back to Agent Studio in a minute, but first of all, we're going to look at the knowledge base. Okay. So you have to train your AI with a knowledge base. And you can have multiple ones of these. Okay. See, I've got a few here, which is my most recent one. Probably this one here, I think. So you can have multiple bases, and as you set up each agent later on, be it a conversation AI or a voice AI, you can choose which knowledge base they're using.
So can you upload PDFs to this, or does it need to be a browser link?
You can do file uploads, yeah.
Okay.
So here, for instance, the web crawler. Okay, so you can send it off to your website and let it chew through your website and learn. Yeah, you see here, I've set it to go to MarketerM8. It's visited all these pages on the site, which is about 127 links there, 127 pages. And so that's a great way of training the AI. Yeah, you can set it to auto refresh, which is quite neat as well. That's quite a new feature. Yeah. So you say, oh, go and visit those links every week. If you're updating material on your website, yeah, it can go in there and refresh itself. So that's the web crawler. The FAQs, which is a bit traditional, obviously your FAQs. Yeah, add a source here, FAQ. I mean, it might be what are your opening times? Yep, and you might put in opening time 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. weekdays. Something like that, yeah. Got it right. Yep. So you can crawl your website, FAQs, tables. Yeah. You can upload a CSV file of data. Yeah. So you might have a file called price list. In one column has the product name, and the other one has the prices. So then you can start to give people prices for products. Rich text is, I guess you just paste in text there. And then file upload. You can add source file upload. That can be PDFs, Word documents. So all that stuff, you can create your knowledge base. You can have different knowledge bases. So you might set up specialized AI agents, so they each have their own specialist training. It's a good idea to keep the voice AI agents specific to a job. Yeah. So don't try and set up an AI agent to be a jack of all trades. Yeah. Because what you can do later on in the AI, in the automation, is you can have in the voice AI, you can have one agent, say a receptionist agent, passing it over to a sales agent later on in the call, so they can work as teams. They can hunt like packs. so there's where you set up your knowledge sources. The FAQs as well. When you see, you're able to update it, the FAQs, from watching the interactions it has with customers. So if it's done a live chat answer and you're not very happy with it, in the conversation view on the contact record, you'll see a little thumbs up or a thumbs down. Yeah. So if you think, oh, it did a bad job with that one, you give it the thumbs down, and then you can tell it what it should have said in that situation. And every time you do that, you're adding another FAQ here. So over time, you're educating the AI so it gets smarter for you. Quite neat. So
sorry, I have a question. So as you say, you want to train it, do you then get people to test it out with the questions you want it to ask first to see how it answers? Or because obviously you don't want it to answer wrongly to a potential.
Yeah, so you can test it out yourself. Yeah, we should show you that in a minute. Yeah, you test out yourself. I say the AI isn't foolproof. Should I say?
Yeah.
It can have moments where you think, oh, why did it say that? Sometimes you think, oh, that's a brilliant job. It's done a great job there. And other times you think, oh, yeah. And then I'll go in and give it a thumbs down and train it. What you got to bear in mind is the AI is not perfect yet.
No.
But it's the worst it'll ever be now. Do you know what I mean? So
the question is it then worth having somebody go on and ask it a load of questions that you would know your clients would ask anyway, so that you can then filter through whether they are good or bad answers?
Definitely, yeah. If you can think of the frequently asked questions, you can go on yourself and ask it that, no problem. Yeah,
that's true.
So you just go on there, constantly tweak it, but also keep an eye on when it's interacting. See what the interactions look like, and you'll spot things that you've not thought about. You know what I mean? Appearing.
Yeah. Okay.
Especially one of the things I found, I'll show you in a little while, is getting it to book calls. Yeah, add it booking calls, but not asking for the name and email. So that's where you come to the prompting in a minute. You'll see that. So that's where you're testing. You think, oh, I need to strengthen it up on make sure it asks for the name and email. You know.
So
Julian, it's all trial and error at the start.
It is a lot of trial and error, yes.
Julian, bit of a basic question here. So if I've got, say, the knowledge base running on one tab, and I open my website on another tab, and I do the testing on the website, you can have the two things open at the same time. Can you just work it that way?
I can't see why not. Yeah.
So those thumbs up or thumbs down appear in the chatbot, do they?
They appear. If you go to contact here, yeah. If I show you here, if I go here quickly, have I got any to show you? Here's some of mine here. Let's try some of mine. Here's some of my tests. You see. New transcript. But no, if it's like a text conversation had, you'll see here thumbs up and thumbs down. I'm going to struggle to find one right now. I'll try and find one of mine. There's one Atticus did. I got it. But you'll also, if you go back here, so you should see it in the conversation view, but I've got nothing set up to show you quickly.
So if you just visit the website and you're on the chat bot and it answers a few questions, and then you have an option there to do a thumbs up or thumbs down.
Yes,
to say that was helpful, that wasn't helpful.
Yeah, and also what you get, if you go to VoiceAI here, if you look, I think this, you look here, I go to VoiceAI here, yeah?
Yeah.
So again, we're on AI now. So there's two types of VoiceAI. There's inbound and outbound. Yeah. Outbound, go to outbound. When you first go to it, you have to go through a verification process. Yeah. So the inbound is the inbound works in the UK now. The outbound doesn't yet work in the UK.
Yeah.
There's a lot more cautious, should we say, about using the outbound with HighLevel, because obviously, imagine someone loading 10,000 phone numbers and having it send out spam calls. Yeah. So there's a lot of restrictions on it, to be honest. You can only do so many in a day. You can only call somebody so many times in a period. Yeah. It automatically starts a call saying it's a voice AI call. Yeah. So HighLevel have been very, very cautious on the outbound, and they're just gradually testing the water. Shall we say? So that's the outbound, which I've not used yet because it doesn't work in the UK. But the inbound, if you go to inbound here, you see here the calls completed. You get reports. You see here's a call with Bob the bot. Yeah, I can hear the summary. I can see the transcript of it, all the calls, and hear the thumbs up, thumbs down.
All right. Yeah.
So if I'm not happy with it, I give it a thumbs down, and that'll create a new FAQ. So these are all tests here. This is a potential customer calling back the other day. You see that there. So obviously, one of the things the voice AI can do, it can forward the call. It can speak to Julian. It'll forward the call to me, and then there's no more transcript to go because it's transferred to call. Yeah, here's Jenny the AI demo. There's two agents here working. The transcript there. Someone hung up there. Yeah, but I'll try and find some good ones to show you. Why is that doing for?
So date, yeah.
Date ranges, isn't it? Yeah. I'll go back in time. There now, let's have a look. See, get some more. Yeah, you get the idea. They're all here. Yeah. So there's where you see your dashboard, your logs. And here's where you get your agent list. So here's where your agents live. Yeah. You can create an agent here. Okay. But I'll just show you. I'll show you this one first of all. The hang on. I'll show you this one first. This is the live chat one in here, yeah. I'll show you the settings behind the scenes for that one first of all. So you can have as many agents as you want. This is Bob the live chat assistant. That's what I just showed you. So you click on here. These are the settings for him. Yeah. The first page is his agent details, his name, the business name. Again, I call it MarketerM8, not M8, because I'd rather say MarketerM8 rather than MarketerM8. Yeah. The language is English. The voice. Yeah. Here's where you can choose which voices you want to use. Yeah. So I've chosen an English one there. They say it's best to go for the high quality ones. And then you can go through there, just listen to samples of voice and see which ones you like.
You can choose your accent as well. So if you don't want an American English, you can choose British English.
Yeah, you see, there's all different ones there. Yeah, to be honest, I find they sound different, don't they? They sound different on the voice AI and the live chat AI and the voice. So it's just a case of experimenting and seeing which ones you like. So you choose your voice selection there. I've chosen that one. The time zone, obviously, the model it's using. Yeah. So I actually tried. If you look at ChatGPT-5, you think would be better, wouldn't you? I tried that one, and it's 0.015 per minute. But the recommended one, 4.0, whatever it is, there is better. So I just stuck with that. But you can experiment with that. You don't just have to use ChatGPT. You can also use Claude and Gemini, whichever one's your preference. Here's where you pop in your initial greeting. Yeah. I've not done it on this one because you can merge in there the short code for the first name of the contact, and so if it knows who's calling based on their phone number, it'll say their name. Hi, Steve. Yeah, so it'll know your name if it knows you on the system with your phone number. If you merge in the two squiggly brackets first name, it'll say, "Hi, Steve. Welcome to MarketerM8." When I was coming back to Melanie's question, when I was testing it on the live chat on the website, it doesn't know who's calling. Yeah, so there's no point in having it there. So you have a little intro there. You see here, here's where you can test the agent. So you can actually phone. You can have the system phone you on your mobile and listen to the agent. They give you 10 minutes a day for testing your agent.
So Julian,
Yep.
Could you do, for example, an email campaign out to a couple hundred people and have a link in there to say, speak to Bob. Speak to Bob now, and have a button or something they could click, which would then get them onto the chat, onto the agent.
Yeah, you'd have to send them a link to a page like I showed you here. To see that one, they'd have to go to a page like that. Yeah. Or later on, Steve, when we look at the phone version, yeah, you can send them an email saying, like I'm doing now, phone Jenny, the AI assistant, have a demo of the system.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, we'll come to that one in a minute.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, but it's the same principle for both. It's just that this one isn't linked to a phone number because it's living on the website. This one.
Yeah.
That's your basic settings there. Then you go to agent goals. This is where the magic happens here. Yep. So you saw here. So first of all, link it to the knowledge base we looked at before. Link it to the knowledge base so it's got something to go on. Yeah. That's a bit of default text, basically saying if you're asking about our services or our business, reference the knowledge base. Yeah. Oh, hi, Thomas. You okay?
Yeah, we're getting there. We just got a couple of challenges. Sorry, we're late.
Right. You're going detention later, okay?
We're okay. I don't know what you said. I'm trying to pick up on technology giving me trouble. But anyway, we're here.
Oh, okay, so you'll have to catch up on the recording, I'm afraid, where we started off. Thomas, is that okay?
Yes, that's okay.
Okay, so we're just looking at setting up the agents, which you've looked at already, Thomas. I know that. So then we come to the prompt here, Steve. Yep. So you see the prompt, and really, it comes down to prompting. There's a default one set up, but what I tend to find them doing is taking the default one and just asking my chat GPT to write a prompt for HighLevel to do this or to do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll see here, I know from the conversation with Thomas, you've done a lot of looking at the agent templates, haven't you, Thomas? Here, so if you go to hit the agent templates here, Steve, there's a whole bunch here. Yeah,
okay.
you can try some of these out. I know Thomas has tried them out. I think some are paid, aren't they? But some are free as well. But that starts to sort of wet your feet on this sort of whole topic. That's the agent side. But coming back to the agent studio, the agent voice AI here. Got the agent list. Back to Bob here. So on the prompting here, my prompting is very simple. And I can give you copies of this later on if you want my one here. I'm not saying it's perfect, but it's working. One thing I found, it was very reluctant to ask for someone's name and email address. So from my limited experience of prompting, I know that when you start doing things like this, it stresses to the AI that it needs to capture first name and last name. Yeah. So it's important for me to get the first name, last name, and email. And you'll see here, trigger action, update first name. Okay. So if you look at the bottom here, then we've got our actions. Set up your actions during the call and after the call. Okay, so during the call, if it gets the contact's first name, it's going to update the field first name on the record, email on the record, and last name. So the prompt is very specific. Ask the first name. When you get it, trigger the action and drop in the first name into the contact field. First name.
Okay.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
In addition, if it becomes apparent during the call they want to book an appointment, well, I've got an appointment booking action here. You just add these from here. You see, click on add a new action.
Oh, I see. Right. Okay.
You've got those actions there.
I see call transfer in there, and I know you've had it for a while, but with the outbound calls, it wasn't available, or is it working now? Call transfer.
I've not used the outbound call. I was saying before, Thomas, I've not used the outbound because it doesn't work in the UK yet. Have you used it in America?
Yeah, I have, but they've there's something new came out last week. I don't have it here in front of me, but I clicked on it anyway. It was to do with outbound calls that they're now available.
Oh right, are they really? I missed that one. All
Yeah.
right.
So my main question is regarding the transfer call.
Yeah.
You needed the outbound for that, didn't you? Or how did you get around that? I thought you had that working.
Yeah, it's working here. Where is it? Oh, we're looking at the. Sorry, I'm looking at the. I'm looking at the VoiceAI on the website. Thomas here, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not I can't use call transfer on a web chat.
Oh right, okay, yeah. All right,
We'll come to that in a minute.
Yeah.
We'll come to that in a minute. Yeah. So there's the actions there, and then after the call, yeah, I've got it creating a summary of the call. So the AI creates a summary of the call and then drops it into a contact field on the contact record, and creating a transcript as well. And you can use that information later on. You can send someone an email afterwards, for instance, with a summary of the call, things like that. Yeah. So those are the actions. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, Steve? Yeah.
Yeah, more or less. Yeah.
You got phone availability. I'm not using a phone number on this agent here. So there's no phone number. You got your dashboard, your logs. You just see the calls and things like that. Yeah. See there's a guest there. See the thumbs up, thumbs down again there for updating your FAQs. Okay, very quickly, because I know we've got to keep on track here. We've got a lot to cover. Just very quickly, looking at my voice AI demo on the phone. Yeah, so this one is one you can phone up and have a demo call with them. So I've got agent list. Jenny, the AI demo. So this is an actual inbound phone call now. Again, there's the voice, same settings before. Yeah. Hi, I'm Jenny from MarketerM8. I'll demonstrate how the AI phone receptionist can work for your business. That's the basics. Then we go to agent goals. Again, using a knowledge base there again, Steve. Yeah. This one took a little bit of working out, bit more working out, because it's actually going to do a voice AI demo and role play with the caller. As if it's answering the phone for their business. So it's asking you what your business is, and then I'll pretend to be answering the calls for you. And again, we're triggering to capture the first name, last name, email, the business name, and I'm telling it here. It's just like the prompting is like having a conversation with it. This is what I want you to do. Yeah. So this is join the role play. So all bookings are pretend or create a dummy booking. Yeah. And then it'll ask them what's your business, what do you do, and it'll on the fly it'll answer the calls as best it can. Obviously, it doesn't know the detail about the business, but it gives a good enough demonstration.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the coming back to the call transfers from Thomas there. One of the shortcomings I found is when someone goes to, I could not get the prompt to differentiate between a dummy booking and the actual booking I want to take at the end to get a call with the actual caller. It got mixed up. It would jump straight to booking a call and end the call halfway through because it takes booking. So in that instance, my workaround for that was to if the caller is interested, wants to book a discovery call, I've got to transfer the call to Claire to take the booking. Yeah, and Claire's another agent. Her sole job is her intro starts. Hi, I believe you had a chat with Jenny. You've had a chat with Jenny, and you'd like to book a call. I can do these times. So you'll see here. So it's transferring. So you'll see here. I've got a general action. Transfer the call.
Yeah.
So it's two agents working side by side as a team there. That's how I got around the issue with booking. The bookings getting mixed up.
And you transferred to a US number.
Well, no one's that's just because I've got a US number set up. So I can text people in the US as the agency.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I just had I had that number spare, so I'm just using that for this purpose. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
But again, I'm
Yeah.
capturing first name, last name, email, the business name, the email address. Coming back to Melanie's question at the start, I've had to play with this quite a bit, testing it by using numbers here because it wouldn't capture or work the way I wanted to do. So I've had to test it out. And I know I asked Thomas to test it out, and you came back with some feedback, Thomas. You said I had to tweak it further. So it takes a little bit of setting up and fiddling.
They do. Yeah, you give this tool to anybody and they'll be able to set something up, but they won't be able to set up what they need to set up.
Yeah, it takes a bit of finessing, to we say, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah,
checking how it's working and keeping an eye on it when it is live, and making little tweaks to your prompt. The thing is, the software is always changing anyway. So it's at the moment, it's such a new thing that you got to keep on top of it, really.
So where would you look at the settings for these voice AI, such as the voice speed and all of that?
Oh, yeah. The other thing you've got here, good point, Atticus. You got to evaluate. So you've got your little prompt in here. You're building up, yeah. But on prompting, yeah, if you try and create a War and Peace prompt, yeah, that's not the best way to do it. You've got to keep it short and precise to the point. The longer the prompt, it can get lost and digress and have its hallucinations. But you've got an evaluate tool here. You can evaluate it, and they'll give you some feedback on things to fix. Yeah, so it might come back and say you need to fix this. One thing I've been doing is just take what it says and have my chat GPT make the corrections. Yeah, so you see here you can resolve the issues to make your prompt tighter and better. As to Atticus's question, where was that setting, Atticus? You remember?
In agent details.
As an agent detail, where's that?
Scroll up. So you see agent goals, your agent details to the left.
Advanced settings.
Advanced settings there.
So here in advanced settings, you can play with the maximum call time. Yeah, from a chap I was online, he was saying set it to the maximum. There's nothing worse after 7 minutes if it cuts off in the middle of something. Idle time, pretty much the sort of standard settings, but you can tweak all these things. Only let it go silent twice. If it goes silent over more than twice in a call, then it sort of ends the call. Agent behavior, the response speed, you can tweak those. The temperature. Enable back channeling, which is enables the agent to use affirmations like yeah or huh during the conversation. And you can add those in there. So you've got lots of tweaks you can make, haven't you, Thomas? And you can play with this.
Yeah, I got the guys over in the States to run through some of this with me. And I tell you, just 1% of a change makes a huge amount of difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
you can spend a lot of time. And I'm sure over time it's only getting better over time, of course. So hopefully that's covered the voice AI. Yeah. So that's okay, because we've got crack on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Conversation AI. So you can have live chat on your website where you can the kind of text conversation, very, very similar here. They call it a bot here. You create a bot. You see some I've got here. The live chat one there. I've not looked at this in ages, by the way. Again, you train. It's on autopilot. It's telling you which widgets it's working on. I mean, you've got your bot training again. Yeah. So that can work on the live chat. And also, it can work within workflows and things like that. And the content. That's something else. Content AI is something else. Yeah. So and then obviously there's a whole bunch of templates here you can try out. I know Thomas has downloaded a few of those. But you've got content AI as well. So when you're creating a website for an email, yeah, you'll see or want to create an image for an email, you'll see content AI being available then to also in the social media planner. You can use content AI to create content for you. And you can see here, I think this is quite a new thing here, content AI. I think this is some of the work you've been doing here, Atticus, is it?
I've not actually looked at this content AI yet.
There's the social planner one. So is that one of you, the one that you did there? Is that something you were doing?
Might be I tested it, but I don't think I liked it. But again, it all comes from your prompt. You put a no good prompt in, you're gonna get what you put in.
Yes, yeah. So that's the AI agents there, quickly covered. Okay. The important one I must mention, where does it live? Oh, hang on. It's important. Which site? I know it. Where is it?
I do have one question. I won't ask it now. Just giving you a heads up about Agent Studio when you're ready.
Oh, I must admit, I've not looked much at that one, Thomas, myself yet. We'll come back. We'll definitely finish here. Yeah. So you see on the marketing, we've got the option here, brand boards. Yeah, go to brand boards here. Yeah. And then this is the design kit is all to do with your visual identity, your logos, your colors, etc. But this brand voice here, yeah. This is really important because this gives the AI generally overall something to go on. Yeah, so you set up your brand voice and basically training it on what your company is about, your style, your culture, that sort of thing. So it gives the AI a head start so it can answer the questions better later on because it knows a background about your business. So that's important on there. Yeah, going back to where are we? AI agent. Yeah, coming back to Agent Studio then. What's your question, Thomas?
Have you figured out if it's available to sub accounts?
Oh, is it? I thought is it not available? I thought it was.
I thought it was until I tried opening it up, giving it to somebody in a sub account. I can create stuff in a sub account for them using Agent Studio. They can't use it.
Oh, right.
This was my question. I'm in a sub account and I don't have it, and I'm like, why do I not have it?
Hang on, let me check for you.
I don't have AI agent down the side.
Yeah, have you bought HighLevel off HighLevel Direct, Melanie, or through an agency?
For an agency. I've just emailed them like, why I want this, put it there now.
Oh,
It's a good way. It's a good way to get it.
yeah, it depends. There's so many updates coming to HighLevel all the time. If the agency's not on the ball, then it can, if I show you here, so I'm showing you behind.
I'm not on the ball, so.
Okay. So this is what I see. You won't see any of this. This is to do with the running an agency here. If I go to where are we? Settings.
If you go to a sub account, you'll see it's there. But if you log in as that person, it's not there.
Oh, right. Okay. Oh.
Right.
Oh, yeah. So this is the labs. This is what's available, and this is where the agency, Melanie, controls what the sub accounts see when new things are launched. Voice AI noise cancellation. There's all sorts going on. And some of them aren't available for. You see this one, brand new funnel. We're going to talk about funnel AI website builder here. I can activate as the agency. I can now activate it, but it's not live. You won't see it until the 11th of December now.
Can you search for Agent Studio or?
Okay, yeah. No, let's try the agency level. Don't see it there. I have tech support myself, Thomas, on that one.
Yeah, I just thought that as you had the SAS, you might have more control or something, so
The
it,
thing, the thing, there's so many things going on here. It's very hard to keep.
oh yeah. I,
You know.
I sold it to a sub accountant and had a whole program designed. I have it all here in front of me of everything that we're doing, and then it's not there.
Yeah. So,
So
all
yeah.
right. You would have to go to tech. I'd go to tech support and ask them the question. Okay. Uh,
You know when you over there on the right hand side where you have your little picture, your icon on the right hand side there,
oh yeah.
when you click on that, you're able to log into a sub account as
Yes. Yeah.
that person. It's not in there, even though it's already in their account. When I'm working on it as myself, I can
Yeah.
work it, I can build out everything, but it's not there when they log in. And I've logged in as them, it's not there. It actually
Oh.
says it does. Sorry, that's wrong. It's there and it says, "Welcome. We love to have you as part of our team on Agent Studio. Contact support for more information."
Oh, I think because you're such a cutting edge, you're the cutting edge there of what's coming out there, aren't you, Thomas? Trying
Yeah,
to, you're really pushing. So I must admit, Agent Studio, I've not had much. I did have a look at it, um, but then I thought I've got no use case for it right now. So how are you using it? I'd love to hear how you're using Agent Studio.
there is. You can create and automate posting to social media platforms.
Right.
That's one way, right? So you can have content created based on your brand voice.
Yeah.
Um, and then take that content that's after creating and post it wherever you've programmed it to do and do it on a regular basis. So you come along and you give a prompt, you'd say, um, I need a basic prompt, right? I need a post based on X, and it'll
Yeah.
create the post and an image and not just create it, but put it onto the social media
Right.
platform for you.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
one way of doing it, right? So, which at the moment, while we create content using Content AI, we have to manually schedule it in the social media planner. But
Okay.
this is just taking care of everything for you.
Right, okay. So, I mean, it's
Yeah,
such a new tool because we were talking about this. This was only launched last month, wasn't it? At the
yeah,
summit there.
yeah,
So I had to look at it. Well, I haven't really got a use case for it right now. So I had to look at it. So yeah, but I can see
yeah.
how yeah, in the future it'll become all embracing this. Yeah.
My summary of it is you can now automate any process in a business, right?
Right.
Because of the MCPs, you can
Yeah.
reach out, pull in external tools, and have pull in content off of Notion, pull it from anywhere, post it into Google Docs, whatever you want to do. Open up a spreadsheet, program it to do things inside in the spreadsheet for you, put it back wherever you want to. It can, you dream it, it can happen in this, but it's of no use if it's only available to agency owners.
No. I'll have a look at that. I'll ask tech support.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's such a new thing. Yeah, I haven't used it myself really. Yeah, so I just thought, but I looked at it, but it's not useful for me yet.
yeah.
Okay, let's crack on a bit.
All
Okay, so
right.
other ways of using the AI. So if you go to the marketing social media planner, yeah, create a new post, for instance, and you can use content AI pulls in then to create content for you. You just prompt it. You could do it on your own Chat GPT account, or you could use it in the system here now. Keep it all in one place. We've now got again. I'm not sure if this is available to everyone. Looking when I looked at the labs before, if you go to sites, we go to websites, for instance, you can now build websites with AI. Have you done anything with this yet, Thomas?
I have. I tell you what, one of the things I've used the AI for on a web page that I'm building, uh, I could not remove, for some reason or other, just could not remove where it said open on another tab when they
Right.
clicked on the navigation. I just told the AI remove it. It removed it, put in JavaScript, did the whole lot for me and removed it. Uh,
Oh,
yeah. And then I told another section, I don't like that content there. Can you just reshape it and yes, so it's kind of doing a lot.
okay.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah, imagine being able to talk to it and just build a website for you. But I believe, I mean, I've had heard of another agency that getting great results for local businesses creating websites for them, saying, give me examples of websites that you like, brief it in this AI agent, and it'll create a starting
yeah,
point for you.
yeah. I've seen that going on as well, right?
So,
I have a client at the moment. I sent her out to get me 10 websites that she likes, tell me exactly why she likes them, and they're all going into this.
oh.
Yeah, I'm not telling her
So have
that.
you actually had some results from it then, the website build, the AI website builder?
I've had poor results. I'm still working on it, getting better. So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
I did like a 10, it took me 10 seconds, you know what I mean? I spent 10 seconds or something on it, put a quick prompt in there, and it came back with something. I thought, Uh, but I hadn't spent a lot of time on it either.
yeah, yeah.
But I'm sure over time, this one of those ones that'll get better over time, won't it? I can see that. So
Oh yeah.
when you had it creating your website, how are you doing that then? Because
I used Ask AI.
ask it the SKR, yeah.
Yeah, on the there's two sections in the Ask AI. There's one that's built. You've closed it there. So
Oh,
where is it gone again?
let me go back to yeah.
So there's two things, isn't there? There's a build the website with AI, and there's
Yeah,
AI assist. AI assist.
yeah.
Yeah, it's the one on the right. See where it says build, right?
Oh,
So I
yeah.
clicked on build, and then I told her what I wanted to do in plain
Yeah,
simple language, right? And I
yeah.
did it. So if you've got a website and something's not working for you, use the AI. Right?
Yeah.
That's it.
Another another thing
Write
you can do
CSS code.
is you can put the URL to a website you like in that build, paste the URL in, and it'll rebuild it best it can in
Yeah.
this.
Um,
It's
so
like always say, you just got to get stuck in, have a play with it, and that's the best way to
yeah,
learn, isn't it? You
yeah.
can't read books on it.
Um,
So that's the website builder there. We've also got a funnel builder as well, similar sort of thing. You go to funnels, you can generate a funnel in here as well. The funnel builder.
How good is that? Will that have you tried it?
I must have not. I've not tried. Have you tried it, Thomas?
which the
The
part
funnel, the AI funnel builder.
I have, I'm trying everything. Just try it. I'm not publishing it, but I try it. Yeah. You do get. It's all down to your prompting. It's as simple as that. It's all down to the prompting, right? And like you said there, I keep getting your name wrong. Acticus, right? Okay. Where if you take the URLs of stuff that you already like, it can do a better job. Put them in there. Yeah. And tell it to copy these. I have a framework here where it's called structure, words, images, paint, energy, and spacing, right? It spells swipes. And if by following that structure and bringing that into, so structure is all the sections, rows, elements, then the words are the copy font type. So giving it all that information in block sizes. I don't give it all in one go either, by the way. I give it build me the structure first. Then I go and I back in and give it the words and give it so all the way down along swipes. I is for images, P is for paint, and E is for the energy, everything like bullet points, input fields, all that sort of stuff. And S is for the spacing, um, you know, bit margins and all that sort of stuff, right? So
Yeah.
if I get it to measure the margin, if I might manually measure off of another website, right, that I liked, or I might tell it go measure it itself because it's capable of doing it,
Right.
right? My new website that's been launched is going to be all AI built.
Okay. Right. Okay. Right.
Yeah, every single last bit of it, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah,
Okay.
I'll
Okay.
show it to you when it's ready.
Oh yeah, please do. Yeah, yeah. So then coming on to let me just finish up here, and then we can also use AI within the workflows as well. Okay, so if we go to automation, let's pull up a workflow here. Mind. Well, where's your we might as well go straight to your one, Atticus. The for the reviews. Where's that one live? Is it in?
It's in MarketerM8 sub account.
I'll bring that one up. I'll show you there. Hang on. So, which account is it there? Is it
MM Google reviews. There you go.
Okay, so Atticus has built a campaign for Google reviews, which actually uses AI. Yeah. So, which one has the AI bit built in, Atticus? I'll show everyone that.
4/5 stars given.
Okay, yeah. So you see here within the actual automation, Atticus is using the AI. That one there, yeah.
That's the one.
So what's the action called? So this is an action now in the workflow. GPT powered by OpenAI. Yeah. And you got a little prompt in there, haven't you, Atticus? You've been working on. And basically, tell us about it, Atticus.
Yeah, so very simply, a happy customer fill out a high-level survey for some feedback, not for a review, for feedback. And on the survey, it filters them. If it's less than 3 stars, they'll go down one path. 3 or 4 stars, go down this path. Now, once they've given 4 or 5 stars, I want some questions specific to your business regarding your service. So, who do they work with? What kind of service do they have? Would they recommend you? And so on. The more questions, the better. The more unique the draft review will be. Then inside the prompt, I've got the custom fields for the questions, and that's how it makes the reviews unique. You can see there the custom fields. Keep scrolling through.
So it drafts a review for them, basically.
Drafts a review for them, yeah, and sends it to them in 4 minutes.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
Do you want to bring up on your screen the survey to show Steve how the survey? It's quite the narrative came up with himself. So the survey could be filled in by your customer or by you. Say you have a call with a customer and they're raving about this, that, and the other. You fill the form in for them, and then 10 minutes later they get an email from you saying, "Thanks for that conversation. Great feedback. I'll just take the liberty of drafting a review. Would you mind posting this for me?"
Even better, should I put it in the chat so
Yeah,
you can try
can we
it?
see it? Yeah.
So there's a link to the survey. Give that a go.
Yeah, fill it in for us, please, Steve. Yeah, give us a
Yeah, fill it in for us.
Yeah. It just prevents. So you don't have to go to your customer or client and basically give them a blank canvas and say, "Please write me a review." You know, they've got to do some work there. But this cuts it all out for them.
I tell you, I used to sell this service for 180 quid. And it was all emails and drafting this and Jesus.
There's a UK company out there that's selling this for about £600 at the moment.
Really? There you go, Attica.
Yeah. A month.
All right.
Okay.
Well, there's two prongs to this. So obviously, high level. This is something Atticus has built in high level. It's not in the boxes, so to speak. But then when they post the review, we've got reviews AI in high level, where then the high level AI can respond to their review reply, which is all good for you SEO and all. Yeah.
You've got 18 hours, haven't you, to respond to a Google review until you get it's not punished, but they mark you down for it, don't they, if you don't respond in a certain time
I didn't know that. Right, okay. Yeah. So this is you've created a snapshot for this, haven't you, Atticus? Yeah.
Yeah.
So if anyone wants what Atticus has built here, we can give that to you.
It'd be £600 a month now. Thomas has said that.
Yeah. For Thomas, it's 600 quid.
Yeah.
Also, 599, we should say. But yeah, so this is the little workflow here that Atticus built. So just show you how the AI can work within, and I've used it for another client. So for another client, what happened was the managing director, he wanted a sales report every time the business development manager did a site visit. And so the managing director was asking me, well, where's the site report functionality at high level? I said it hasn't got it, but let me think about it. So what I did was, Andy was already leaving a note on the contact record after a visit. I said, okay, in that note, just include the word site visit report, that term. Okay, and then so he leaves it. He writes a little report as a note, saying he visited, he had a nice cup of coffee or whatever he might have done. Yeah, he puts site visit report. As long as he includes that phrase or that word, that note is a trigger for a workflow. They go into a workflow. The first thing I do is filter. If it includes the word site visit report, it goes down one track, right? Where it grabs the note, the contents of the note, which is just a chunk of text now. But I use that AI functionality to make it look pretty. So it creates a little report that looks prettier now with bold and stuff like that. And then it drops it into an email and sends it to 5 people. So every 5 people get the sales visit report. So that, again, I'm using the AI in the workflow to tidy things up and make it presentable. Yeah. So
yeah, I did the form, and I've had the email.
How does it
I'm
look?
going to put it better myself.
If you don't mind posting that to Google, for instance, Steve, that'd be brilliant.
£180, please. That's fine, no problem.
Yeah, so I've got a snapshot for that if anyone wants that, just ask for that. Yeah. Okay, and then obviously very quickly going to, because we're running out of time now, I'm trying to keep it to an hour. You go to reputation here. Again, this is a whole other workshop anyway, but if you go to I think it's in settings, is it? And review AI agents, yeah. So here you can create a whole team of agents with different personalities, taking it in turns to reply to reviews that are left. So, yeah. So like I didn't know that. It's about having a limit to so many hours to reply to a review. I must tighten that up.
Well, it's perfect for this AI review response, isn't it?
Yeah.
Perfect.
But here, I say here, you just create an agent. It gives you all different. You can choose which ones, different types. Just so that not every review looks the same. The reply to a review looks the same. Whew. So I've tried to cover everything very quickly there in an hour. Any questions? Anything we missed there, guys?
Yeah, how does the charging structure work? And when you were looking at something earlier on, and it gave you the option of which AI platform you use. So if you opt to use, say, ChatGPT 4 or 5 or whatever,
Yeah.
how does the billing work then? Does it come off?
Sorry, Steve.
How does the billing work for AI? Obviously, you're going to get charged for this. How does that work?
Yeah, so I can't this minute give you a precise breakdown of all different things. There's so many different aspects to it. Yeah. I can find that resource for later on. But the main way they're selling it is the AI employee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think on our agency it's $149 a month or something like that, and that's basically unlimited usage. Yeah. Then the other way, which is the way I tend to go, is just use it as sort of a pay-as-you-use model. Yeah. So when you're doing a lot of AI, then when you reach the $140 or whatever your agency charges, then it makes sense to go over to the unlimited plan.
Okay, so that's in addition to your subscription for. So effectively, you're like $200 basically. So if you're paying 97, and then it's a further 140 for the AI.
Oh yeah. That's the unlimited AI. Or I mean, I'm not using that. I've got one client that signed up for that.
Yeah.
I'm just using the pay as you go. When I'm spending enough on it, that it justifies.
So how much are you getting charged? I mean, what's it roughly coming to for you? Because I guess you're quite active on it.
Not to be honest, not that much. How do mine? I can't. Mine's slightly different because mine's through the agency, so it just comes out of my agency wallet. So I must
Okay, so you
admit,
can't really see it, yeah.
maybe you can, but I'm not using a lot, to be honest, Steve. It's maybe a couple of quid or something like that. I've not even looked
It's
at it.
it depends on which one you're using, but it's running somewhere between a fraction of a cent per 10,000 words to 6 cents per 10,000 words,
Yeah.
right? So it depends on which one you're using. So there's a huge scale there, right? From a fraction of a cent
Yeah.
to 6 cents per 10,000 words.
So that's the point. So that's the which AI you're using. Have you found what's the cheapest option, or what's the most expensive?
I don't think Thomas has done that either, have you?
What I would say to you is the cheapest doesn't get you the results.
No. What do you use then, Thomas?
4.0 or 4.0 or whatever it's called. Yeah, that's the one.
If you look,
Yeah.
if you look here, if I go to mine here, where's VoiceAI? Because I tried the GPT-5, which is like 0.015 or something, but the results were rubbish. Oh,
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you look here, I'll show you here. But also, the other thing to factor in is they see here.
That's 3 cents. That's about 4 cents a minute.
About
There.
4 cents a minute, yeah. They've got a special offer till the end of the year. I think they've got some special deal to the end of the year, but then it goes to 9 cents a minute.
Yeah.
Plus you've got your phone, like we talked about, Thomas. You've got the phone charge on top of that as well. If it's on the voice,
You do.
phone charges as well.
Yeah. And
So it's hard to say how much it costs because there's so many variables.
Well, that's it, isn't it? And so presumably on a paid plan with ChatGPT as well. So that's another 20, 30 quid a month.
you don't have to be with this.
You don't? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It comes in and it's they were saying at the summit that they're charging it at cost, cheap, high level, or there might be a slight agency.
They're doing it through tokens, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really hard to cost it, Steve.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
That doesn't make it easy to sell, though, does it? If you can't really.
Yeah, that's a point. So that was the workshop for today for the AI employee. You should see a QR code appear now where you'll be able to book a discovery call, to have a chat with us, or to book on to the next live workshop. So we'll see you then.